Hello everyone, this is Shayan Siddiqui with you, an expert business and economics lecturer, an educationalist and a professional corporate trainer. Welcome to my channel. In this lecture, I'm going to discuss with you Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. The lecture is going to be in English language. If you want to watch the same lecture in Urdu language, click on this link. This link will lead you to my Urdu language video for the same topic, Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. So without further delay, here we go. Welcome back, and here's the topic, Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. It looks like Laissez-Faire Leadership Style, but Z is silent here, so we normally call it Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. What exactly it is? Is it different from Democratic Leadership Style? Indeed, yes. It's quite different from Democratic Leadership Style. Laissez-Faire Leadership Style is all about let them do. Okay, it follows the policy of let them do. Let whom do? Let the employees do. What does it mean by let the employees do the work in the best way they think it's best? Okay, because as a leader, as a manager, my main objective is to get the work done. That's it. Okay, in Democratic Leadership Style, if you remember, I have made a video on Democratic Leadership Style as well. Here is the link, and the link is in description as well. In Democratic Leadership Style, the leader takes the suggestions of his team members. He discusses the issues and matters with his team members, but he does not allow them to do the work in the way they want. But in Laissez-Faire Leadership Style, the leader or the manager allows subordinates, colleagues, team members to do the work in the way they want, because it's like, hey, I just want to get this work done. Okay, this is my target, this is my objective. Whatever the way you think is best, just go ahead, achieve that target. Okay, that's called Laissez-Faire Leadership Style, that you as a leader allow your team members to take the decisions on their own. They allow the subordinates to make their own decisions and complete the task in the way they want. The leader sets the main objective, exactly the same I explained, but the employees have complete freedom to decide how best they can achieve those objectives, okay, using the available resources of the organization. This is often referred as the extreme version of Democratic Leadership Style. Why is it so? Because if you remember, I explained it. In Democratic, you consult. In Autocratic, you don't even take the input of others. In Autocratic, you simply give instructions and orders. But in Democratic, you take the inputs of others. You decide after consulting with your team members. Okay, you take a decision. But in this one, Laissez-Faire Leadership Style, you allow people to do the work in their own way. Are you getting it? Let's move over the features of Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. Number one, managers delegate all authority and decision-making power to the workers. Authority and decision-making power to the workers. He allows them to take the decisions on their own. Managers give minimal inputs to subordinates or the employees. Managers do not get involved in the daily operations or in any work or in any task. They give minimal instructions. Now the question is, why do they give minimal instructions? In next slide or in after 2-3 slides, this point will be clarified. Let's move over the advantages of Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. First of all, the workers will be motivated. Why would they be motivated? They all are linked. I will give you a summary. They will be motivated because they will have a feel that their talent has been recognized. Finally, they have been heard. In Autocratic, the workers were highly demotivated because nobody was listening to them. But over here, they will be motivated that yes, finally they have, the leader or the organization has realized their talent. Are you getting my point? And the second thing is, they will have a feel that the leader or the organization trusted in them. They have been trusted by the leader. They have been trusted by the manager. That is the reason the leader is saying, I trust in you. I have a full trust in your abilities. I've got no doubt in your abilities. Just do the work as best as you think. But I want this work to be done. Are you getting my point? Such as, I give you an example. For example, a school or a college decides that, for example, out of 10, they want 3 A's this year. So if they allow the teachers to teach in the way they want, whether they want to conduct extra classes, they want to design lesson plans, or they want to teach directly, they want to give homework or they don't want to give homework, if the management stops at hand and they do not get involved in these things and they simply say, we need 3 A's this year, that's it. Okay? That's called laissez-faire. They have trusted in the staff's abilities. Are you getting my point? And the staff will be motivated that the organization has realized our talent and they are trusting in us. Now, another advantage is that the staff, the employees will research and they will make a team. Why would they research? And how would they research? Okay, employees know each other best. If they have been given a task and they have a full freedom, they will design their own teams. They know the strengths and weakness of the co-workers. Who is best in which field? Whom should we call to work on this project? Whom we shouldn't consider at all. Are you getting my point? So they will do a thorough analysis and they will design best teams to achieve the tasks. Keep it in your mind. Every leadership style has some advantages and disadvantages. Okay. For you, it's mandatory to understand all leadership styles because honestly, nobody can adopt one single leadership style. If somebody does it, he's not a leader. He will be kicked out of the organization. I personally know some examples. Okay, they will have a feel that they now have some control in their hand. It's an obvious thing. This is an advantage of the laissez-faire leadership style. When you have been given a task to do something in the way you want, okay, you want to come at night. Okay, you want to come in day. No, okay, you want to come 3 days a week. That's perfectly fine. You want to work from home. I want this work to be done. If this is the attitude of the organization, people will have a feel that somehow we have a control on our own task. People will be motivated. Okay, let's move over the disadvantages. The first disadvantage is it's highly risky because the leader or the manager is not directly supervising the work. They have given the work to others. Now the others are molding the work in the way they want. Unfortunately, in case any of the workers is dishonest, it's gonna cause a serious problem to the organization. Are you getting my point? Okay, quick decision making is not possible in laissez-faire because you have delegated the decision-making authority to others. So you have to consult others before taking any decision. Okay, reliance on the workers might result in lack of control. That happens. If you are relying on your workers a lot, somehow you will lose control over your business. Because in Autocratic, you were the one, like manager was the one, leader was the one who was taking all the decisions from point A to point Z. So he had full control in his hand. But over here, the situation is totally different. You have delegated the decision-making authority to others. Now the power is in their hand. Although you have got some power in your hand, but you have allowed them to take the decisions on their own. So somehow you have lost the control over the business. Are you getting my point? So these are the disadvantages of laissez-faire leadership style. Now I will be discussing with you the appropriateness of laissez-faire leadership style, or this style is applicable in what type of industry. First of all, you should know that when workers are allowed to do the work in the way they want, they will take their creativity out. So laissez-faire leadership style is appropriate in the field where high-level creativity is required, such as computer software, app development, or advertising agencies, marketing agencies, and so on. These are the examples: Google, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Facebook. These are the companies which are following laissez-faire leadership style. Why? Because the management, they already have trained the workers a lot. They have invested in their workers a lot. Okay. And then they say, this is the task. You have to find out, you have to figure out how to solve this problem. Come up with your own ideas. You have got full freedom. They do not get involved. The higher management, the top level management does not get involved in petty issues. Tesla, Elon Musk, my favorite. His style of leadership is totally different. He simply presents the problem or the idea. He says, this is what I want. That is up to you how to solve this issue, how to solve this problem. If you're not able to solve this issue, if you're not able to reach at that goal, that means you're unfit for the position you are in at the moment. Are you getting my point? So the person finds out the way to do that job. Understood? This was my lecture on Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. I hope you have understood this lecture on Laissez-Faire Leadership Style. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I request you to please do so, and if you have already subscribed to it, thank you so much, but please refer my channel to others so that they can also benefit from my lectures. Thank you so much for watching.